Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of CJ's Coins and Crafts. This is a recap of a penny box and a nickel box I was able to go through. I got a few things set up for you. Um, the penny box was very interesting, and I'll talk about that in just a little bit because I will put a clip in here to show you what kind of crazy surprise that I got inside that penny box. But for right now, let's see what we got. So for the pennies, I found a 1943 Canadian, 1979, and a 1985. Excuse me. For the 1950s, a 51S, 53D, 54S, 55. I did check that 55. There is no doubling on that particular one. 56, 56D, 57D times 2. In the 40s, a 40S, a 44, and a 40D. And then in the 30s, a 39. This 39 is really jacked up, and I can barely tell what the date is. But that's what it looks like. So this looks like something that is found in the ground. For the special ones that I found, I did happen to find a couple of double dies and some RPMs, or I guess one double die, a 2001 double die with minor column doubling on the reverse, a 1972 RPM, which I believe is a Wechsler's RPM number 1, and a 1961 RPM, which I believe is a Wechsler's RPM number 5. So I'll show the doubling first. So this is the reverse of the 2001. And I'm going to use my pointer of science right here. So it's going to be this section right here. Then is minor column doubling on the left side of Lincoln. For the column doubling, especially the late 90s and the early 2000s, there's a lot of minor column doubling, both on the left side here and the right side. They can be either parallel with the columns, or they can be slightly angled like these. There's a couple of rare die varieties, I believe in the 2004-2006 range, that have like the columns doubled down here and to the other side, and they are they're tilted. They're tilted more, so they go more angled. They're more severe, I guess, as far as the rotation. So that's the 2001. That's the minor double die reverse. This is the 1961. This is the 1961 RPM. Let's see if I can get it. It's right there. You can see the repunch of the mark right here on the basically the northwest of the secondary punching. This is the first punch right here. So that is the 1961, and then the 1972, which I believe is number 5. So you can see the punch right here, just to the north. So this one's going to be a northwest, just the northwest of the original punch. You can see right there. So there's a couple one double die reverse minor, but it is a double die, and then sorry, 2 RPMs. Here is the clip of the special one that I found, and when we come back, I'll show it to you. So stay tuned.
As double dies, because those things can sell for in the hundreds of dollars. That's a very interesting 95. It's a 95, and there's like, it's pretty straight, but it's like the edge on it is like very What is that? Hold on, guys. Do you guys see this? I need to get closer. So this is a penny roll, but do you guys see this right here? Holy cow. You guys, there is a mercury dime inside my penny roll. Holy cow. Oh, how does that happen? Holy cow. This is a 1943. What the? How did that even get in there? It's a 1943 mercury dime inside a penny roll that I just opened up. What is... okay. That's interesting. I have never had that before. Like, I have found a dime in a penny roll before, but have you found a mercury dime in a penny roll before? That is crazy. Silver. So I found I found silver in a penny roll. Holy cow. That is crazy.
Hey guys, welcome back to CJ's Coins and Crafts. You guys just finished watching the clip of the mercury dime that I found inside a penny roll. I have found a dime inside a penny roll before, but this is definitely a first. So this is the dime that I found. It's a 1943 Philadelphia, no, Denver. This is a 1943 Denver mint. Mint marker's right there at the bottom, D. 1943 Denver mercury dime that I found inside of a penny roll, and so I just happened to catch it on a live stream that I was doing. I was just doing the penny boxes, and it turned out more amazing than I could really just it blew me away, because I did not, I would never think to find a mercury dime inside of a penny roll, but there it is, and that's what happened. So the second part of this video is the nickels. So you guys can see that I actually had quite a lot of good nickels in this box. I did not find any buffaloes, but still I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 11 nickels in the 40s. And this is the stack: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 nickels in the 50s. So like I was saying on previous videos, these there's actually one more nickel that I have it over there. There is a lot of nickels in this area that are really unsearched, so I'm gonna keep going through nickels as much as I can, just because there's a lot of good finds. So for the nickels, for the foreign, I didn't find any, no Canadians, which has been kind of awesome, to not find any foreigns or any Canadians, because I can usually find, a ton of Canadians in the pennies. But so in the 50s, 42 Philly, 53 53D, 4 55Ds. Oops. And I only have 3 in the stack, because I'll show you guys one in here in a second. A 5060, 5070, 2 58Ds, and 2 59Ds. In the 40s, 40 Philadelphia, 40S, 41S, 3 41s, and then 2 41 Denvers. So there is 6 41s in this box, a 47, a 48D, and right there in my tiniest writing is a 49D. Try and get a, come on, 49D. There we go. Okay, in the 30s, I was also able to find two 39s, 39 Philadelphias, and then hey, silver. I got really lucky in this box, and I think this box was making up for the last two boxes that I didn't get any silver, because I got three silvers. 1943S, 1944 Philadelphia, and 1944S. So to show you guys those, here's the 43, and you can tell the silver because they have the large mint marks at the top right above the Monticello. So there's the 43S. Here is one of the 44s. Here's the other 44. So 44 and 44, and P mint mark, and get my fat finger out of the way, S mint mark. So I got three silver nickels. Love that. And then the last 55, the last one, the 55 Denver. I'll show you guys on the screen of what I'm looking at. This is on my scope here. It's this little piece right here that that is really interesting, because do you guys see this extra piece right here underneath here? Here's what I think it is, and you guys can put it in the comment section below on what you think it is. So compare that image to this one right here. It really, to me, looks like a 55D or S, just because of the way that there's this extra piece up here, and then it wraps around. This part right here is part of the D, but this bottom piece right here is part of the S that comes down. So let's take a look at this one again. So it would be this part. This is part of the D. Then this part underneath here, and it comes back around. There's something right in there. So that might be a D over S, possibly. I mean, that's what it looks like in the picture, so I'm going to kind of hold that off. I'm going to send some pictures to some people that I know, and see if I can get a second opinion to confirm that diagnosis, because that would be pretty awesome. The coin is in really, really rough shape. Like it is, I mean, it's nowhere near an MS. I'll be lucky if it gets you know, a fine. But still, to find something that is, you know, that is a known RPM is pretty spectacular. So that is the recap on the nickels. There was some really cool nickels like this one right here that just has some really interesting luster to it. This is a 1974, and this thing looks like it could be like a 2008. Like there's so much, like obviously I mean, there's some steps there, but it's clearly not going to get a full steps because it's got lines through it. But just the overall like luster and the detail in the strike is still really, really strong. Yeah, no, this was a fantastic box. There's one of these that I didn't really want to pick up with my fingers right now. But it's a 63, and look how much this thing shines. Like the original luster in it is just off the charts. Like this thing is just lit up. So to find, you know, coins like this that are in the 60s and the 70s that still have like a lot of luster and a lot of, you know, that don't show a lot of signs of wear is a fantastic. So I've got another nickel box that I will be going through very, very shortly. So stay tuned for that video. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Please like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you guys on the next box.